Laker fans, what's going on? Welcome into the Lakers Report here on our Lakers only channel on Chat Sports. I'm your host, Jimmy Crowther, and tonight we are live for Game 3 between the Houston Rockets and the Los Angeles Lakers. So, who you got? We're going to let the audience kind of build up here, and I'll give some shout outs as we get going on this live stream. If you got the Rockets, type R. If you're picking the Lakers in this Game 3, just type L in the live chat, and we'll give some shout outs to all you guys watching. We got about 20 of y'all watching. We're going to let y'all kind of build up. We've been experimenting here on the Lakers channel with this live stream, and hopefully we can get a good enough audience to keep doing these live streams all regular or all playoffs long, especially into the semifinals. Now, we're waiting on Miami and the Milwaukee Bucks to finish up. It's 91-87 with a minute 45 remaining in the fourth quarter of this one. Jimmy Butler at the free throw line for the Miami Heat. Let's give some shout outs to some people that already are in the chat. I see George Valderrama says the Rockets. Big Play Slay, my man, has been watching with me on the Mavs channel, on our main channel, and now you're here on the Lakers channel. So you know who's winning. He's picking the Lake Show. I see Noel says, let's go Lakers. Big Play Slay says, let's go Lake Show. Noel Laborde says, shout out from St. Vincent. And George says he's a Houston fan. Hey, we can accept any and all fans, no matter if you're on the Lakers channel or not. Now, I'm just here to cover the game. I'm not a fan of either team. I'm just going ahead and I'm telling you what's happening in the game. I'm interacting with y'all all throughout the live stream. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to be doing a lot of different shout-outs. We're going to be doing a lot of different weigh-ins. I want to see how many likes we can get on this video. Michael Wright says, Lakers all the way. Big Play Slay said, what happened to the facial hair? I had to shave it. I think it looks a little bit better. I wanted to clean it up a little bit for the live shows. I kind of got tired of the one mustache and everything else, and I was just back and forth on it. So I decided I'd clean it up. I think it looks all right. Maybe I should grow it back. Let me know what you guys think. Jason says he's picking the Lakers. Elliot David says LeBron is the king. So let's discuss that. Who do we think the best player in the NBA is? Now, you can keep answering this question that's up on screen right now. I said who wins Game 3, the Rockets or the Lakers? Who do you think the best player in the NBA is right now? Do you think it's LeBron James? Do you think it's somebody else like Giannis Antetokounmpo, who's not currently playing in this Bucks and Miami game? Do you think it's Kawhi Leonard? And oh my goodness, Goran Dragic just hit a huge bucket to put the Heat up 95-88 with a minute 10 left. But Middleton comes back, fires a three, and misses it. Rebound out to the Heat. Heat might make it all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. Big Play Slay says, Jimmy, you're going to be in for a treat. You're going to know who the champ is after this season. Hey, I hope we crown a champion. It looks like we're going to be doing that here pretty soon. Big Play Slay says LeBron. Cedric says, let's go Lakers. Elliot says LeBron's the king. Lucius says AD's got to be more aggressive and win this mismatch. I mean, let's go back to Game 2 and just kind of recap exactly what happened in that game. Remember, Anthony Davis was pretty aggressive. The dude had 34 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. And yeah, he can be more aggressive with this small ball lineup that the Rockets are rolling out. But, I mean, 34 points and 10 boards is pretty darn good. You can't ask for much more in that. LeBron had 28, 11, and 9. He had an absolutely incredible game. And I expect big things from LeBron again tonight. But at the same time, there's guys that aren't stepping up for the Rockets, with Russell Westbrook being terrible lately. 10 points and 13 rebounds in that last game. Super inefficient. James Harden, 24 points, 3 assists, and 27 points, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And Eric Gordon had 24 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. Now, in tonight's game, it's going to be a big-time matchup. You're trying to take a 2-1 lead. Whoever gets a 2-1 lead in this one really just has a huge advantage, and that just kind of could change the whole layout of this series and really what's going to happen between the Lakers and the Rockets. Because remember, they're fighting for their lives in the playoffs. They are looking to make a push to the Western Conference Finals. I think for the Lakers, when you look at it, you know, they've got a couple of years. They've got a 2-year window, probably 3-year window to win. But at the same time, if Anthony Davis is a free agent this year, which he is, assuming he opts out of that player option, I mean, you got to win now, right? If you don't win now, you're at risk of losing Anthony Davis, and that could definitely be scary for a lot of Laker fans. Now, at the same time, you look at the Rockets side of the ball, they have a very small, limited window with Russell Westbrook and James Harden. Russell Westbrook's not getting any younger. James Harden is kind of becoming less and less efficient as the years have gone on. And now, I don't really know where they go. They're in a small ball lineup. They are trying to transition into this, but they can't build for the future right now. They need to build to win right now, and that doesn't bode well for a team that is built around two guys that are inefficient chuckers, and so this game is huge. So let me know in the comment section. I want to keep getting some shout-outs as we build up an audience here on Chat Sports. Who wins Game 3 between the Rockets and the Lakers? We're waiting for the Bucks and the Heat to finish up. It's getting close. There's about 30 seconds remaining in this game, and Miami looks like they're going to take it. And Miami's looked pretty strong. So I want to ask you guys this question. Who do you think is coming out of the Eastern Conference in the NBA and to go to the NBA Finals? Go ahead and give me a shout out. Which team in the East will be in the conference finals? Let me know in the comment section below and in the live chat. Who you got? Go ahead and shout it out. Now, another one I want to ask you guys about. Who scores more points tonight? LeBron James or Anthony Davis? I'll get some shout outs going in the live chat here as we get set to get this game started because it's coming up pretty soon. It hasn't started yet. Bucks and Milwaukee still have about 30 seconds left, and I'm sure ESPN will get this game underway in TNT. LeBron and the Lakers. So who scores more points tonight? LeBron or AD? Give me a shout out or let me know in the live chat. And I will give some shout outs as we get going on this one. In the chat right now, I see Big Play Slay, Elliot David, Jennifer Wallace. I see Lucius Carter, George Valderrama. I see Cedric Kashaw, Elliot David, Jason Aziz, Lucius Carter, Michael Wright, Noel Laborde. Who else? Big Chewy, 2000, Nick Furman, King Petty, Marquise Robertson, all in the live chat. Appreciate you guys watching along with us here on the Lakers Report. Miami and Milwaukee still wrapping up. 30 seconds left in this game. Looks like it's going to be kind of a free throw shooting contest until the bitter end on this one. Getting kind of ugly, kind of sloppy. I thought the Heat fouled Marvin Williams on that one, but Milwaukee's doing all they can, fighting tooth and nail to be able to stay in this game. No Giannis Antetokounmpo in this one, but let me know in the live chat who scores more points. The only guy that's given us a shout out so far has been Big Play Slay, and he's picking LeBron James, but let me know who you guys got, and I'll give you some shout outs as we get going in this one. Now, as this game gets wrapped up, we got to talk about something pretty interesting here, and it's Giannis Antetokounmpo's impending free agency. 2021 is coming up. That's when Giannis will be a free agent. But is there a chance that the Lakers can lure him away? I mean, imagine. It's 2021. Maybe not this year. Maybe Lakers can't trade for him because, let's face it, the biggest trade chip they have is Kyle Kuzma. They don't even have any real draft picks to give up for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Could Giannis end up on the Los Angeles Lakers? I think he has to at least consider them when he becomes a free agent, as they'll probably have money in 2021 available to spend. And if they can lure Giannis away from Milwaukee or any other team that he might be considering, things get really interesting for the Bucks with AD, LeBron James, and now a younger and potentially a younger Giannis. You go Giannis and AD as your core to build around, and LeBron can kind of mentor them up. That could get pretty interesting. And now with the Bucks being basically eliminated, as it's 99-92 with 18 seconds remaining in this game, Milwaukee probably about to be eliminated here by the Miami Heat. You got to think there's a chance This dude's either requesting a trade or he's gone in 2021. There are going to be some big question marks for the Bucks this offseason. It's now 100-92. Milwaukee's ball with about 17 seconds remaining. Unless there's a miracle, I don't see anything crazy happening as DiVincenzo takes a three. The Heat keep fouling on these three-point attempts and just extending the game, but nothing's really going to happen. So if you do want Giannis to Los Angeles, type G in the live chat. We're going to keep talking about it. It is a potential talking point as the Bucks are now eliminated, and the Lakers become a big-time player in the 2021 free agency class, and the biggest 2021 free agent of all is Giannis Antetokounmpo. I see UT Trace Beats says Giannis to the Lakers. Who else? Who else has got Giannis to LA? Let me know. Big Play Slay says if the basketball gods could do that. Listen, if there are basketball gods, I think they would do quite the opposite and choose not to have Giannis on the Lakers because, let's face it, they're already pretty overloaded as it is. But you know what? You never really know. So we got over 20 of you guys watching here on the channel. Hopefully that number grows before the game gets tipped off. The game has not started yet. As it gets started, we'll be live for it all. But this Milwaukee and Miami game is truly, truly stretching out here. It is taking quite a while. Chris Nunez says Giannis with Davis with a little fire emoji. That would be a ton of fun. However, the floor spacing becomes a bit of a question mark. You got Giannis, who's not a great shooter. You've got LeBron James, who's not a great shooter. Anthony Davis is becoming an improved shooter, but still not great. I mean, if you're going to have those three guys in the starting five, you've got to have like two dead-eye shooters in the starting five along with them. It could be interesting, but no word on whether or not he would actually consider the Lakers. I'd be surprised if he doesn't at least take a meeting with them in 2021, especially now that the Bucks are not in the not going to be advancing to the conference finals. But that's something we'll have to discuss when we get a little closer to 2021 because, in all honesty, it's almost, virtually speaking, it is basically impossible for the Lakers to pull off a trade for Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, if I truly had to try to do it, it would involve Kuzma and like the next. You can't even trade first-round picks because you trade them all for Anthony Davis. I think if you really wanted Giannis, you'd have to package something around Anthony Davis, and at that point, you're probably not going to do it because I'm not sure how much better Giannis is than AD. I mean, they're pretty similar when it comes to skill level. So, Bucks losing could push Giannis to the Los Angeles Lakers. But let me know in the live chat, who's winning Game 3? That's the question we're asking here right now. No more Giannis to the Lakers talk. We'll get to that later. But Big Play Slay says AD is better. I don't know who would you rather have? Type A for Anthony Davis, type G for Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's a good question. I think it's worth an argument because I do think they're both top 5 players in their own right. Maybe top 6 to 7. But I'm taking Giannis. I think overall I would just rather have a guy that can handle the ball all the way up the floor. I know AD has a skill set to be able to handle the ball, but he's not suited to be like the guy to run your offense through. I'd rather have that. And no, Giannis isn't a great three-point shooter, but neither is Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis better mid-range for sure, but Giannis can do just about everything else. So 2 seconds remaining here in the game. George Hill is going to take the final shot from full court. Nearly made it. 103-94 is your final on the Heat and Bucks game. And now we got the Lakers and the Houston Rockets Game 3 coming up real soon. So keep it tuned right here. Make sure you're giving those shout-outs in the live chat, and I'll get some shout-outs before we get started. Elliot, David, Chris Nunez, Marquise Robertson, all in the chat right now. Appreciate you guys all watching along with us. Keep watching all night long. We're going to have the game for you live, and we're going to be doing a live post-game show where I'll do a little bit of Q&A. I'll do a little bit of a recap of whatever happens in this game, and it's going to be a ton of fun, and I want you guys alongside me through it all. Now, if you haven't already joined our over 16,000 subscribers as the game is getting set to tip off right now between the Lakers and the Rockets. I want to make sure that you have subscribed to the channel. Just go ahead and hit that sub button. We are growing like crazy on this channel. I appreciate you guys watching along with us. Now, as I'm talking about this, I want to mention something. Billy Donovan has just officially been confirmed that he will not be the head coach, or the Thunder have confirmed, excuse me, that Billy Donovan will not be coaching the Oklahoma City Thunder next season, which is a huge surprise considering the fact that they were incredible. And even if OKC is rebuilding, like even if they decide, hey, we're going full-on tank mode and hitting the reset button, even then, I think Billy Donovan is your coach to do it. He's a good young coach. He knows what he's doing with his young players. I think he could be able to do that, but now he's gone, and I think this means a Chris Paul trade is coming very, very soon, as to start out the game, LeBron James attacks the rim just like old times, and the King is ready to play in this one. We're going to have the live stream for you here in just a second, so make sure you're staying tuned. We'll have it going as the Lakers take a quick 2-0 lead. Actually, that bucket looks like it might have gotten waved off. No bucket there. Take that back. It is now 2-2 as Russell Westbrook starts the game off with his first basket, a little bank off the glass. Nice play there by Russell Westbrook. Again, we're going to be live for you this entire game. Don't you worry. We're going to have every little thing all night long as LeBron starts the game. 5-0 run all by himself. Well, 5-2 run with Russell Westbrook making his shot. But the King starts off the game with a three-pointer and attack to the basket. That is important to be able to get him going early and often, and so far they're able to do that, as now we've got the live stream up for you. You guys can see the live play-by-play all night long. If you guys want to see any stats or you want to know the stats, I will read them off to you as we go on throughout the game. Let's get some shout-outs in the live chat, because I see some people are starting to roll in here with over 30 people watching on our live stream. I see that guy, EG27, Chris Nunez, Elliot David, Big Play Slay, and UT Trace Beats all watching with us as the Lakers get off to a quick 7-4 start. The first 4 points of the game scored for the Rockets by the tandem of Russell Westbrook and James Harden. Now, for the Lakers, on the other hand, you got the first few buckets from AD and LeBron. LeBron got the first 5 points, and now the sixth and seventh point come off an Anthony Davis dunk. So, like somebody shouted out in the beginning, AD's got to be aggressive in this series, all series long, really. He had 34 points in the last game. He's been dominant in that, but it's a small ball lineup. There's nobody on the floor for the Lakers that is taller than 6'8", and when you got guys like Robert Covington or a PJ Tucker guarding you, you have to take advantage of that, as Russ swishes home a corner three. You don't want to see that if you're the Lakers, letting Russell Westbrook get into a rhythm, as King Nabi Beats steps into the live chat. Appreciate you coming in. If you want a shout out, type me in the live chat below. I'll give you some shout outs as we get going here. 9 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the first quarter. AD drives baseline, gets fouled by PJ Tucker, and he will go to the free throw line. Now, that's the thing about this Rockets team, is they're just out of sorts. And another thing with the Lakers, as Russ just switched home that corner three, they're playing way off Russell Westbrook. They are daring him to shoot the ball, and I don't blame him. I mean, the dude has not been good in these playoffs, in this series. He's been up and down all playoffs and all bubble long, and his injuries are still kind of there. They're still kind of lingering. So when you look at it, why not let him shoot? Why not try to let him just, you know, if he clanks a few, fine. If he switches a few, you'll live with the ones that he clanks, as AD knocks down his first free throw of the game. So starting out the game, you got 5 points from Russ, 5 points from LeBron, 3 points from AD, 5 points also from Russ, and 2 from James Harden, as the Lakers currently have a 9-7 lead. Russ gets JaVale McGee switched out on him, drives left, kicks out, just completely out of control, as we know Russell Westbrook to be. And we got a fast break with the Lakers. Ooh, that was setting up to be a fun one, but KCP could not handle the pass from LeBron James, and the Rockets go to the other end and score. Now, quick little note for the Rockets, Daniel House Jr. is not available in this game. I'm not sure exactly what the injury was. I kind of missed what that was, but he is not available, so he will not be playing in this one. And he has been a key member of really their bench and kind of their core since Mike D'Antoni's kind of been on that team, but they're coaching that team with Daniel House Jr. I like them, and it's going to hurt their depth, but in all honesty, if you're relying on Daniel House Jr. to win you the game, the Rockets probably aren't in good shape anyway. In the live chat, I see Big Play Slay says Russell Westbrook is more of a post-up point guard and attack the rim type. Listen, I was having this conversation with somebody the other day, someone who's actually a Thunder fan and still loves Russell Westbrook, but we were just talking, and, the thing with Russ is KCP knocks down a three. You love to see that go down. Guys like KCP and Danny Green, if they can get on fire, nobody's stopping this Laker team. As PJ Tucker sets a ridiculous screen on Danny Green, somehow doesn't get called, and James Harden goes right over the top and shoots a three. But I was talking about this with a Thunder fan, friend of mine, whatever. And the thing with Russ is that, Big Play Slay, you're right. He is more of a post-up point guard and more of a attack-the-rim type point guard. And as LeBron switches home a three, man, the three-point shots are falling tonight for every team. 3 of 3 for the Lakers, 2 of 2 from the Rockets. Make that 3 of 3 for the Rockets as Robert Covington switches home a three. 15 all here with 7:50 remaining in the first quarter. And with Russ being as athletic and as explosive as he is and not having a very reliable jump shot, his game is not going to age well. So he's about 31 right now, however old he is. I can't remember off the top of my head. But, he gets into his 33, 34-year-old age like Chris Paul. Chris Paul ages like fine wine. Meanwhile, Russell Westbrook, he's going to go downhill pretty fast because if he can't get to the rim the way he did, or, he tries to stay as explosive as he was, he's going to suffer a lot of injuries, and he's not going to be able to score the ball as effectively as he used to. So LeBron just airballed a shot, and they got the offensive rebound, but JaVale McGee gets called for an offensive foul on an illegal screen there. All right, tie ball game, 15-15. Three-pointers are falling all over the place. I see Big Play Slay says, let's go Lakers. If we can get let's see how many LALs we can get in the chat. We got a timeout coming, so you know what? Here's what we're going to do. I love this. I love this question. It's so much fun to interact with you guys. Name a random Los Angeles Laker. The most random one you can think of, either current or past. Anybody you can think of, shout it out in the live chat. I'm going to get some live shout outs going. I'm thinking of some random ones. Adam Morrison, Chris Mim, Chris Kamen. Big Play Slay says Rick Fox. I feel like that's always your go-to answer there, Big Play Slay. Who else was some random? Chris Duhan. Elliot David says Kareem. Kareem's not random. When I'm talking random, I'm talking guys that nobody else would remember, like an Andrew Gudalak, if anybody else remembers him. A Reggie Bullock for the time that he was with the Los Angeles Lakers. Big Play Slay says Derek Fisher. Don't count that one as random either. He's an all-time great Laker point guard. He truly is. I mean, he's not up there with Magic or anything like that, but Derek Fisher won a lot of championships, or won a few championships with his team. He deserves some respect. I wouldn't call Derek Fisher random. George Valderrama says Devin George. I loved Devin George. He actually played for the Dallas Mavericks as well. I know he played for the Lakers just for a little bit, but he was a pretty good shooter and a good athlete as well. Elliot Davis says Kurt Rambis. That's a fun one. He coached the Lakers for a little bit, didn't he? Maybe. I could be way off on that one. I love keep shouting them out. I'm trying to think of some more random ones. Who else we got? Taylor Horton Tucker. Does that count as random? The current rookie. Kostas Antetokounmpo. Maybe even a Devontae Kaycock. I think those are all pretty random. Jason says Kobe. Kobe's not random. Kobe is either the second or third greatest Laker of all time, so wouldn't say he's random. Big Play Slay says Bob Boozer. Okay, I'm about to go on a Basketball Reference and find out who the heck Bob Boozer. I remember Carlos Boozer. Bob Boozer played from 1961 to 1971. He played for the Lakers one season, 1965 to 1966. He scored 12 points per game, pulled down 7 rebounds, and averaged 2.5 fouls per game. Now, they didn't log blocks or steals or anything else like that back then. He went on in 1967-68 to be an all-star with the Chicago Bulls, where he scored 21.5 points per game. Bob Boozer, that is a random one. Big Play Slay says Marshawn Brooks. I remember him. Tariq Black, that's another one I remember. Elliot David says Smush Parker. George Valderrama just says Sean. I don't know which Sean you're talking about. Big Play Slay says Vander Blue. I remember him. Julius Randle, yeah, he could be on the move this offseason. I see a Mike Bloom. Okay, let's see who Mike... I remember Marcelo Huertas. That's a good one. Mike Bloom. Mike Bloom played in 1948. Did not actually play for the Lakers, so that one does not count. He played for Baltimore, Boston, and Minneapolis. Oh, the Minneapolis Lakers. Yeah, he did. Averaged 2 points per game with the Minneapolis Lakers. So shout out to Big Play Slay there. Big Play Slay is Jim Brewer. Let's see who Jim Brewer was. I don't remember him either. 1974 to 1982. He played for the Lakers for 2 years at the end of his career and averaged 2.8 and 2.4 points per game. His best year with the Cleveland Cavaliers in 1975, where he averaged 11.5 points per game and 10.9 rebounds. Pretty good rebounder there. Jim Brewer he was a second overall pick. Wow, he was a bust. But his nickname was Papa, for all you guys that wanted to know that. All right, game's back on. Let's get the live play-by-play back up for you. I know it's what you guys came here for. Tie ball game, 15-all. As Russ gets to the rim, really James Harden gets to the rim and finds a cutting Russell Westbrook, who finishes with his left hand. Good finish there by Russ. Rockets take a 17-15 lead. I also see Thomas Bryant, Caron Butler, and Swaggy P all in the live chat. I think Swaggy P is an all-time great Laker. I don't think you can call him random either. Caron Butler, I forgot he played for the Lakers. He did for a little bit, didn't he? He played for the Lakers, the Clippers, the Mavs. Who else did he play for? The Washington Wizards. A couple other teams, I feel like. Miami, I know he played with, as Russ goes full court and just gets completely out of control. Quick turnover there by Russell Westbrook. 17-15. Rockets still lead this game. Big Play Slay says Larry Nance Jr. That's a good random one. I love Larry Nance Jr. I hope he gets healthy. He has not been healthy since he left the Lakers and joined the Cavaliers. But he's a fun young player. I still think he has some life in him. As Anthony Davis posts up James Harden and somehow gets bullied out of the post. So he takes him out of the wing with 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, fade away. Tough one-legged fade off the front of the rim. Rebound goes to the Houston Rockets. Eric Gordon pulls it down. I mean, listen, as small as this team is with the Rockets, they fight tooth and nail for every rebound. As Anthony Davis swats away Eric Gordon's shot, but Robert Covington gets the quick rebound and puts it right back up. Robert McNeil says Tyronn Lue for his random Laker. That is a random one. I think he is most memorable for getting stepped over by Allen Iverson. That was a tough shot as LeBron missed off the front of the rim, but offensive rebound goes to Danny Green. Good board there to fish it out amongst the trees. And then LeBron goes to the post, fades away, and somehow gets a tough shot to fall. Rockets still lead at 19-17 with 5.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. LeBron started this game off well at 10 points, 4 out of 6, as Russ pulls up from mid-range and flails around and does some stupid stuff and does not get the shot to go. As LeBron gets all the way to the rim, can't finish. Anthony Davis and one offensive rebound. Good finish there by Anthony Davis. It has been all AD and LeBron so far in this one. 10 points for LeBron James, 6 points and 1 rebound, 1 assist for Anthony Davis. KCP's got 3 points. Meanwhile, on the Rocket side of the ball, Covington's got 7, Russ has got 7, and James Harden has got 5 points and 2 assists to show for his first 5.5 minutes. There have been no substitutions so far in this game, but as I say that, right on cue, JaVale McGee will check out for the Los Angeles Lakers, and Austin Rivers will check in for the Houston Rockets. Rondo comes in for the Lakers. Finally getting to see some healthy Rondo. I'm interested to see if we see any playoff Rondo show or if it's kind of a so-so as Kyle Kuzma checks in as well. On the floor for the Lakers, Anthony Davis, Danny Green, Kyle Kuzma, Rajon Rondo. LeBron James has taken a seat, and they've also got, it looks like, KCP out there as well. For the Rockets, Jeff Green, James Harden, Robert Covington, Austin Rivers, and PJ Tucker. So still small ball. They're never going to go bigger than that as Harden gets to the rim. Floater is missed. Rebound goes to Anthony Davis, and he's taking it all the way up the floor by himself, but then slows it up at about the top of the key. Kicks it out to Kyle Kuzma. Rondo drives left, kicks it to Kyle Kuzma in the corner, kicks it to Danny Green on the wing, misses a 3 from the front, off the front of the rim, but rebound goes back out to Danny Green, who kicks it to Rondo, swings it to Kyle Kuzma. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who misses it in and out. Defensive foul called on the Rockets. Loose ball foul, and the ball will stay with the Los Angeles Lakers with a 20-19 lead. Big Play Slay says Westbrook and PG-13 have been looking like, yeah, they have not been looking that good. Neither of them have. Paul George had one good game. Everybody freaked out. He did that in the Mavericks series too, and then he didn't do anything else. I think that's going to be a consistent thing as Ben McLemore now checks in for the Houston Rockets. Look, Paul George is not playoff P. He hasn't earned that nickname. He likes to call himself that. Other people like to call him that when he has one good game, but you got to do it consistently as Rondo and Davis hook up for a nice alley-oop slam, 22-19. AD is coming alive in this first quarter, along with the rest of the Lakers, really, and it is a 3-point lead for Los Angeles over the Houston Rockets with 4 minutes remaining as Harden takes a three and gets fouled by Kyle Kuzma. A classic flop there by James Harden, but you know what? That's how he likes to play, and that's how he likes to get his shots. So, you know what? It is what it is. Rondo's pass, by the way, was right on point. I know a lot of people want to try to clown Rondo, but he's still such a great passer, and he always will be. Even if he, I don't even know. His game will just continue to age that way. However, the thing with Rondo is he's so turnover prone. He tries to do things that are kind of out of his repertoire, I guess I should say. He tries to do things that really aren't in his role. And it can sometimes hurt the Lakers, honestly. He has the highest turnover percentage on the team and the lowest true shooting percentage, neither of which is a good thing to have or a good stat to boast as a veteran player. As a veteran point guard, you want to be able to come on this team and lead them effectively. And so far, he hasn't really done that this year, but he's also been up and down with injuries. So, that plays a big part into his consistency as well. LeBron, by the way, not playing. He probably won't play the rest of this first quarter as he'll just take a quick breather. Has 10 points, a rebound, and an assist. He also has 1 turnover. He's +1. He's 2 of 3 from the three-point arc. Anthony Davis, on the other hand, has 9 points. And he also has 2 rebounds and an assist. Good start there for the tandem of LeBron James and Anthony Davis. It's 22-22 as AD, right on cue, turns it right over to the Houston Rockets. The only other Laker that has scored so far has been Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He has 3 points. He knocked down 1 3-pointer, and it's important for the Lakers to try to get him going. If they can get KCP and Danny Green going, then they have a shot to really win it all, in my opinion. Excuse me, as I sneeze all over the camera. 22-22. Harden gets to the rim, kicks it out to Austin Rivers, who clanks a 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound tipped by KCP to Kyle Kuzma. 3.5 minutes remaining here. Alex Caruso, by the way, is checked into the game. So now on the floor for the Lakers. Interesting lineup. Rajon Rondo, Alex Caruso, Kyle Kuzma, KCP, and Anthony Davis. If it's not Anthony Davis, and it's not Kyle Kuzma creating his own shot, there's really not a lot of offense happening on the floor for the Lakers. As right on cue, KCP does a little turnaround jumper over Austin Rivers, gets his first bucket of the game, 24-22. The Lakers take a 2-point lead with 3 minutes remaining. LeBron James checked out. He's taking a quick little breather, but I have a good feeling he'll be back sooner rather than later. James Harden leads the way for the Houston Rockets with 8 points, and already 3 of those 8 points have come from the free throw line. Russell Westbrook and Robert Covington each have 7 points apiece. A good start for Russ so far, but there's also been some out-of-control plays by him as Jeff Green gets to the rim and finishes a slam on the baseline. Let's get some shout-outs going. Robert McNeil. Oh, nope, that was earlier. George Valderrama says, let's go Rockets. Says, come on, James. My name is James, so I don't know if you're talking about me, James, or James Harden. Big Play Slay says he's LeBron James. He gets those shots, man. Luka will get there one day. Appreciate you. Big Play Slay again. Westbrook and PG-13. Yeah, we got that. Jerome Mindanoi says, hey, do you think the Lakers will trade Danny Green and a first to Miami for Iguodala? I don't think so. I don't think Iguodala's worth that, honestly. I mean, I know Danny Green hasn't been great, but I think I'd rather have Danny Green at this point than Iguodala. Iggy's been fine, and I really wouldn't be surprised if the Heat just hold on to him if they try to trade someone as Rondo gets a nice little flip shot. I don't even know how he got that to go down, but that was a nice shot there by Rondo. Rondo rocking the cornrows, it looks like. Interesting look there for Rajon Rondo. haven't ever seen him change his hairstyle up. Jeff Green puts a bucket home and gets a foul from Anthony Davis. Big Play says, so Jimmy, if we blow out Houston tonight, do you think we'll dominate the rest of the series? I do, and I do think the Lakers are going to win this one as we go to a timeout here. So you guys can let me know. Let me get this shout out going. Hold on. So, game 3 going right now, so go ahead and get your shout-outs going. But Big Play, I like the question. If the Lakers blow out the Rockets, will the rest of the series kind of be a clean, finish for the Lakers? I think so. In all honesty, I do. I don't think this game's going to be a blowout, though. And so I think we'll be able to continue to have a close series, but we'll just have to wait and see. If it's a blowout, yeah, I think the Lakers will find some confidence and they'll just go on to kind of take the next. Honestly, if this is a 20-plus point win, I think the Lakers will go on to win the rest of the games in this series, but we'll just have to wait and see. I'm not going to speak too soon, but if Russ can't get it going, this Rockets team's in trouble. However, he looks good in this first game. Elliot Davis says, AD, PJ Tucker, you're in trouble tonight. Yeah, PJ Tucker continues to guard Anthony Davis. PJ Tucker's going to be in trouble. Big Play says, Jimmy, you're going to stay up all night, you're going to stay up all the way to the finals, man, and we'll win it. Hey, I am going to be with you. If the Lakers go all the way to the finals, I'm going to be here for every single game. We're going to be live for it on the Lakers channel. I promise we'll be better about getting the actual video up on the channel. I know it was a little bit confusing tonight, so I apologize for that. But we got this one going. We'll continue to do our live streams as long as you guys will keep watching. Grafton Rolls says, who do you think will win? I'm taking the Lakers in this one. Anthony Davis and LeBron have already been dominant. If LeBron and AD are just as dominant as Russ and Harden, I'm taking the Lakers. If Russ and Harden decide to step it up and they're better than LeBron and AD tonight, maybe the Rockets take it. But it's all about those duos. It's all about superstars in the playoffs. And right now, that's kind of what's going on. Big Play says, I've got my Lakers facing the Celtics in the finals. That would be fun. An old rivalry renewed. Now, one thing I want to ask you guys is to subscribe to the channel. Currently, we're at 16,632 subscribers. We just want to hit 17K. That's our goal on this channel, and I think we can do it. I hope we can do it. I think you guys care enough about the Lakers to kind of get it going. So if you do, make sure you hit subscribe on the channel, and make sure you hit subscribe and continue to watch with me here. Noel says Lakers all the way. Grafton says let's go Lakers. Appreciate you guys watching along with me. If you guys want shout-outs, just shout it out in the live chat. Whatever you got to say, I'll shout you out and let you know what I think. If you got questions, if you want to do a little Q&A throughout the game, we can do that as well. And I'll give you all my really random thoughts. Big Play says, do you see us signing J.J. Redick? Well, J.J. Redick's not a free agent this year. Had he been, I would say yes, absolutely. But he is not a free agent. The Pelicans still have him under contract. I think that's a guy that could be available on the trade market. But the problem is with the Lakers, they just don't have a lot of trade chips. Everything kind of rides on what Anthony Davis does this offseason. If he's back for a max contract, you've got it all wrapped up. You've got all your money wrapped up there, and that's totally fine. A. Cartier says, shout out to my girlfriend Shaya, or Shaya, not sure. Shout out to Shaya or Shaya, whoever that is. And then he says, I'm lame. Sorry about that. Not me being lame. AC Cartier says that he's lame. But if you're watching with us here, you can't be that lame. By the way, a little NBA news, not Laker related. Billy Donovan not going to return to the Oklahoma City Thunder, and the Chicago Bulls have reportedly already shown interest in him. The Bulls are currently completing a first-round series of interviews of head coaches, and Billy Donovan will probably be in that candidacy now that he will not return to Oklahoma City. And I think he deserves a shot. I mean, he did a great job with Oklahoma City. Even though they were rebuilding, he still did, it was a fun team. I don't know why Oklahoma City's letting him walk, even if they are entering full rebuild mode. It just doesn't make sense to me. If you're gonna have, it's like, I'm trying to think. How can I compare this? It's like the Spurs. Even if they go full rebuild, maybe not this year. Actually, I take it back. I guess it makes sense. But when you got a first or second year head coach, and he's finally showing some success, I wouldn't let him walk as Rondo gets all the way to the rim, finishes nicely with his left hand. Good finish there by Rajon Rondo to put the Lakers up 28-27. Rondo's having a good start to this game. Made a couple nice passes, made a couple tough shots, and playoff Rondo could be coming out to play in this one. So I'm interested to see what you guys think. Do you think the Lakers should trade for Chris Paul now that the Thunder are looking to probably rebuild as Russ Euro steps his way all the way to the basket and puts the Rockets up 29-28? So do you guys want Chris Paul on the Lakers? Let me know. It'd be tough to trade for him, but I think if they really wanted to make it happen, they probably could. And, you know, in all honesty, I don't see why you wouldn't at this point. I mean, he's a great point guard right now. He becomes a secondary playmaker alongside LeBron James, and it's kind of perfect as Russ kicks it out to Jeff Green, gives it back to Russell Westbrook, who's got Markieff Morris switched onto him. He makes a really tough pull-up jump shot, and Russell Westbrook is kind of feeling himself right now, which is a scary sight for the Los Angeles Lakers, because if Russ is cooking and James Harden is cooking, you might be in some trouble if you're the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm just going to keep it real with you. Covington's got 7 points. Harden's got 8 points for the Lakers. LeBron's got 10. Anthony Davis has got 9. And your third leading scorer now is tied with Rajon Rondo and Kyle Kuzma, each having 4 points. Elliot David says, Jimmy, will the Rockets coach return if they fail again to advance? No, I think Mike D'Antoni is gone. His contract is up this offseason, and so it wouldn't surprise me if he's not back next year. There's really no reason for them to bring him back, and he just hasn't been that great, really. I mean, he's had his fun, in the regular season, but he can't get past anywhere in the playoffs, and if they lose in the second round, don't go to the Western Conference Finals, there is no chance that they bring him back. All right, so in the first quarter, Rockets have a 33-32 lead with 12 points from LeBron James, 9 points from Anthony Davis, 3 points from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, 4 from Kyle Kuzma, and 4 from Rajon Rondo. Meanwhile, the Rockets side of the ball, Russell Westbrook has 13 points, Robert Covington has 7, James Harden has 8, and Jeff Green has 5 points, all to lead the way for the Rockets to that 32-33 lead. Interesting game so far, and Russ has really just been on fire. I appreciate all you guys that are watching along with us here on the live stream. Grafton says he's a great player, but the Lakers have to give up so much to get Chris Paul. Yeah, it would take a lot because Chris Paul's money is just absolutely ridiculous. I don't think they have the chips to actually land him. But there could be a chance that he's like, hey, I need to play for the Lakers. I want to play for the Lakers. And they just force a trade there. So into the first quarter again, Anthony Davis, he's got 9 points and 3 rebounds to lead the way for the Lakers, with LeBron James, the scoring leader, with 12 points. He didn't play the back half of the first quarter until the very end, and of course made a quick bucket as he checked in. 9 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist for AD, 4 points for Rajon Rondo and Kyle Kuzma. James Harden has got 8 points. Meanwhile, Russell Westbrook has now got 13 points in the first quarter, which is basically, actually, it is already better than what he did against the Lakers in Game 2, which is not a good sign for the Lakers, but it could make things very, very interesting. It's 32-33. The Rockets have a slight edge, but it's a long game, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. All right, we're back here as the second quarter has gotten underway, and the Rockets got off to a quick little start, hit a nice little three-pointer to start out the second quarter, and LeBron goes 0 of 2 from the free throw line, so it's a 36-32 lead for the Houston Rockets, But I want to know this. I want to ask you guys this question. Which team will be in the conference finals with whoever the Rockets and whoever wins in this Rockets-Lakers series? Will it be the Clippers or will it be the Nuggets? Type C for Clippers, type N for Nuggets. I personally want it to be the Nuggets, but I've seen them far too many times not be able to close out those big games. So I would not be surprised to see the Clippers take that one, in all honesty. I think it's going to be real tough, but I'm very interested to see how that series plays out. I think the Clippers will take it. I think they're the better team. I think they have the better players. But the Nuggets are a lot of fun, and they've continued to show that they can play with the best of them. As LeBron goes in and makes a quick one, we'll get the play-by-play back up here for you. LeBron gets a quick little layup, and then also gets fouled, but he can't make his free throw. Actually, he hasn't gone to the free throw line yet. 34-38. Rockets got a slight edge. They started off the second quarter pretty strong, but LeBron's trying to get his offense going early as he just bodied Robert Covington for that ball and then baited him into a foul where he jumped right onto his back. Grafton Royal says Clippers will beat the Nuggets. I haven't seen anyone that's picking the Nuggets quite yet. And I think I'm with you, but I want to pick the Nuggets. I want the Nuggets to win it as LeBron knocks down his free throw, 35-38. Deficit cut down to just 3 points here for the Houston Rockets. Russ is bringing up the ball on the floor for the Rockets. It's Jeff Green, Russell Westbrook, Robert Covington. Looks like Austin Rivers and Ben McLemore as McLemore takes a corner three. On the floor for the Lakers, Markieff Morris, Alex Caruso, LeBron James, Danny Green, and Kyle Kuzma. Markieff Morris had a pretty good game off the bench for the Lakers last game. He hasn't done anything in this game so far, but it's still real early, and he already has 1 rebound, so I guess that's better than nothing. Actually, make that 2 rebounds, as the Caruso gets to the rim and finishes off a nice little dish from LeBron James. That is LeBron's 3rd assist of the game. LBJ has 15 points, 3 assists, and a rebound. He does have 1 turnover, 2 of 3 from 3, 5 of 8 from the field. He's 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Got to knock down his free throws. We've seen LeBron kind of be back and forth on his free throws and how steady he has been. But we'll have to see. That was a beautiful pass by LeBron, by the way. Just driving left and a little no-look pass over the top of Ben McLemore to hit a cutting Alex Caruso just in stride. A beautiful play there. As Eric Gordon goes to the free throw line, knocks down his first one, has a chance to put the Rockets up by 3. And look who's checking into the game. Little J.R. Smith. Let's see some JRs in the live chat. Everybody type JR in the live chat as we get going here in the second quarter. 9:40 remaining in this one, 39-37. Houston's got a slight edge, and Eric Gordon's taking another shot here, another free throw, to put the Lakers up by 3, and he makes it. So on the floor for your Lakers now, a little bit of a different lineup as I see the JRs rolling in. Let's see how many times we can get JR going. You can type it as many times as you guys want, as Alex Caruso, Danny Green, LeBron James, Markieff Morris, and now J.R. Smith are in the game for the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's see those JR rolls. I see Big Play Slay and Robert McNeil has already typed them in. Keep them coming here on the live chat. LeBron finds Markieff in the corner, who misses it, but it was a good pass there by LeBron. Elliot David said he's picking the Clippers, but Paul George can't disappear as he does in big games. Yeah, Pandemic P is very much a real thing. I see Robert McNeil says JR. Grafton says it's about time we see JR. Every time somebody types JR, I'm going to type JR in the comment section as well. And we'll get it, see how many times we can get it rolling in the live chat. We got over 29 people watching. Appreciate you guys watching here on the Lakers Report. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video as LeBron goes running into Jeff Green and knocks him over, but Jeff Green gets called for a blocking foul on that one. God, now you guys are really keeping them coming. Might have been an offensive foul. I won't argue. LeBron will go to the free throw line here as Jeff Green gets called for the shooting foul. LeBron knocks down the first one. He's now 4 of 6 from the free throw line. 2 missed free throws there. And ESPN showing the 2012-2013 Lakers. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to see if I can name every single one of these Lakers. I don't know if I can do it. But head coach Mike D'Antoni coached the 2012-2013 Lakers. So from left to right, I see Kobe Bryant. I think that's Anton Jameson. I don't know who number 6 is. Dwight Howard, Pau Gasol, Robert Sacre, Jordan Hill, Trevor Ariza. I think that's Metta World Peace. Steve Blake. Jody Meeks. I don't know who number 1 is. I see Chris Duhon and then Steve Nash. So number 1 and number 6. I don't know who they are. All right, guys. In 2012-2013, who was number 1 and number 6? Let me know in the comment section because you guys are the live Laker fans. As Big Play Slay says, usually 3,000 people come to see Jimmy's face. Yeah, usually 3,000 people do on the Mavs channel. Right now we got 23 on the Lakers channel. So, Laker fans, you might need to step up. But is there anyone out there that's watching that can tell me who number 6 was and number 1 was on the Los Angeles Lakers in 2012-2013? Somebody shout it out in the live chat. I'll give you a shout out as we get going here. But I got almost everybody. I was 2 people off. I think I did a pretty good job. Big Play Slay says Steve Nash. No, Steve Nash was number 10. I know who Steve Nash is, who, by the way, is now the new head coach of the Brooklyn Nets. Congratulations to him. Eric Gordon back at the free throw line, by the way. Foul coming. Big Play Slay says Greg Samaji. I have no idea who Greg Samaji is. I don't think that's right. I'm going to look it up. Lakers 2012-2013. Someone said Earl Clark. Okay, yeah. Earl Clark was number 6. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Someone said Jordan Farmar. I don't think it was Jordan Farmar. I don't think he played in 2012-2013. I'm looking it up right now. So, number 1 was, Darius Morris. So, Darius Morris and Earl Clark were the only 2 I didn't know. Earl Clark and Darius Morris. I didn't know those guys. I know Earl Clark, obviously. He was a fun little project. He just didn't pan out. He's kind of been back and forth now. I think he's playing somewhere. No, it's Ian Clark. I get those guys mixed up. But you got Ian Clark and Darius Morris. Let's see what they did that year. What do you guys say? Darius Morris played in 48 games for that Laker team. He averaged 3 points per game. His season high that year was 15 points against the Philadelphia 76ers. He played in 18 minutes that night and scored 15 points. Pretty good there. And then on the other hand, it was Earl Clark, who I'm pretty sure had a pretty good year in 2012-2013. He is currently not playing for anybody. Last time he played was in 2014-15 with the Brooklyn Nets. But Earl Clark in 2012-2013 put up 7 points per game? Yeah, 7 points per game. And he scored a season high 22 points against the San Antonio Spurs. And then he scored 20 points against the New Orleans Hornets. 18 against the Heat. 17. He had some good games for the Lakers. And that dude just kind of disappeared. 38-41. Rockets got a 3-point lead here as Anthony Davis checks into the game for Alex Caruso. By the way, a little bit of NBA news. Marvin Williams has retired from the NBA. Marvin Williams had one heck of a career. He played in the NBA for what seems like forever. He was a nice player off the bench for the Bucks this season, late in his career. He's really only 33 years old. It seems like he's a lot older, but he has played in 13. He's played in almost 16. He's played almost 16 seasons in the NBA. He's played over 1,000 games as Danny Green takes a 3, misses a 3, rebound goes to PJ Tucker. I think that was PJ Tucker. I get PJ Tucker. It's hard to see. So my TV is a little small on this side, but it's hard to see the difference between PJ Tucker and Eric Gordon on this TV because they both are stout, pudgy guys. As PJ Tucker misses a floater off the rim, rebound goes to Anthony Davis. 4-point lead for the Rockets, but LeBron quickly erases that down to 2 as he goes behind his back, baseline, pull up over Ben McLemore. A nice shot from the King. Marvin Williams, by the way, 17 year. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 16 seasons, excuse me. He played with the Atlanta Hawks, played with the Charlotte Hornets, he played with the Utah Jazz and the Milwaukee Bucks. In his peak, he was averaging 15 points per game and 6 rebounds with the Atlanta Hawks, and now he has retired as a member of the Milwaukee Bucks. Big Play Slay says him fighting James Ennis was the funniest thing to do before retiring. Yeah, that was fun. A good veteran fighting James Ennis, that was a good time. Elliot David says, Danny Green, wake up. Enough is said about his lack of play. Yeah, he is not doing well right now, man. He is not playing good. I don't know what the Lakers are going to do with him this offseason. I don't think they're going to be able to trade him. But I'm very interested to see if they do look to trade him, because he has not lived up to that contract. He's got a long way to go before he proves himself as really he was expected to be kind of a third piece on this team. Right now, 0 points, 3 boards, 1 assist, 1 steal, 0 of 2 from 3, 0 of 2 from the field, 10 minutes played in this game. He's a -1 on the plus-minus. Not a good game so far from Danny Green. Not a good series so far from Danny Green as a whole. So I want to bring this question back up and let me know in the live chat who deserves or who will be in the Eastern Conference or in the Western Conference Finals along with either the Lakers or the Rockets. Will it be the Clippers or will it be the Nuggets? Shout it out in the live chat and we'll get this thing rolling. I'll give some shout outs as you guys reply in the comments section. Noel says not giving up on Danny Green just yet. I'm not either. I don't think it's, I don't think he's going to be, useless, but I don't think he's, what they signed him for. He definitely hasn't been. Now, I put this weigh in here for you guys to answer. Can we get this video to 500 likes? That was before I knew we'd have a little bit of a hiccup in the beginning of this show. And now we're at 24 people watching. I'm hoping we can get up to more than that by the end of this thing, but right now it's not looking good. We got 21 people watching on this show with us. I don't think we'll hit 500 likes, but maybe we can get it up at least over 21, maybe. Maybe, we'll see. By the way, very random note here that I just found out. Rocket center Tyson Chandler is out for the game for personal reasons. Not sure what's going on with him, but hopefully everything's okay. Haven't heard much from him. You know what? I think what happened here was this. This was a typo. I meant, can we get this to 50 likes? So if you haven't liked the video already, go ahead and give it a like and let me know that you're watching by just hitting that thumbs up. We're up to 22 likes. Maybe we can get to 50 by the end of halftime. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm going to keep trying and keep pushing you guys. As I check through Twitter here, because there's a lot of NBA teams, a lot of NBA news happening as we get going here. So again, Marvin Williams has retired. The All-NBA defensive teams came out. Marcus Smart was named to that team along with Anthony Davis, Ben Simmons. I'm going to check who the other names were on that one. Patrick Beverley and one name that I'm forgetting. I know that Luka Doncic apparently got 1 vote. I don't know how that happened, but that is an interesting stat there. So your first team was Giannis Antetokounmpo, Anthony Davis, Rudy Gobert, Marcus Smart, and Ben Simmons. On the second team, it was Bam Adebayo, Patrick Beverley on the second team, Eric Bledsoe, Kawhi Leonard, and Brook Lopez. Listen, Patrick Beverley is fine, but he's not an all-defensive player anymore. As LeBron misses a shot at the rim, wanted a foul call, didn't get it. Rockets go up 46-40 as they go on the fast break. Somehow Jeff Green got that shot to fall. I don't know how the heck that happened, but it's now a 6-point game. Lakers have looked very, very flat in this second quarter outside of LeBron. AD hasn't really been alive. The bench hasn't come alive. Danny Green's been useless. KCP's been useless. And right on cue, LeBron James knocks down a little step-back jumper for a 3 and cuts the lead down 43-46. I don't know how in the world Jeff Green, by the way, got that shot to go. That was a great finish in transition as LeBron just cooked PJ Tucker, danced with him out in the corner, and then got it to go. If you guys are watching live with me, let me know in the live chat. Type me in the chat down below. Let me know that you're watching. I really appreciate you guys that have tuned in and continue to tune in. Don't go anywhere because we're going to be doing a post-game show. I'll get the play-by-play back up for you, by the way. We'll be doing a post-game show at the end of this thing. I don't want you guys to miss that. Make sure you're tuned into that. We'll do a little Q&A as we get going. If you guys want to ask any questions in the live chat, I'll answer them, NBA-related or Lakers-related. You just shout it out, and we'll get it going here on the Lakers channel. By the way, James Harden gets it to go. This has been a dominant second quarter overall for the Houston Rockets. Also, by the way, I didn't think about this, but Jrue Holiday got completely snubbed from the all-defensive team as a guard. He definitely deserved it and didn't even get considered, it felt like. Patrick Beverley should not have made it over Jrue Holiday. Holiday is an incredible defensive guard, a guy that could be on the trade block this summer, but has just been such a steady member of that Pelicans team. As they continue to get younger, he has continued to be there. He's only 30 years old. People act like he's kind of aged already, but defensively, he's out of this world. And offensively, he's still scoring 19 points per game. Jrue Holiday's a guy that I think anybody would love on their team. So AD definitely deserved it. I think LeBron should deserved a little bit more recognition, but he wasn't great this year defensively, in all honesty. He took some plays off, and I think that hurt his chances. Maybe deserved it over a guy like Beverley, but you just never know. Beverley did not deserve it. I'll say that much. Beverley didn't deserve it. I don't even know if Eric Bledsoe deserved it. I think he's kind of overhyped as a defender just because, I mean, he is on the best defensive team in the league, but you have Giannis Antetokounmpo, who's now the defensive player of the year, as Harden, wow, just lobs it up to Russell Westbrook. A beautiful play there between Russ and Harden. Right now, that duo has 15 points from Russ, 12 points from Harden. Robert Covington has 10 points. Jeff Green has 9 points. Meanwhile, for the Lakers, 21 for LeBron, 11 for AD, and then nobody else has more than 4 points. 4 for Kuzma, 4 from Rondo, 2 from Caruso, and 3 from KCP, as Rondo missed a 3 because Rondo ain't shooting threes. He shouldn't be shooting threes. That's not his game. Definitely should not be his game. Timeout coming, 50-45. Rockets have taken a 5-point lead in this one. So I want you guys to make a prediction. Not just this game, but who wins this series? Type H for Houston, type L for Los Angeles, and we'll get some live chats going. And I'll let you guys know who's watching along with me because I appreciate you guys that are watching. Just type who you got, Lakers or Rockets. H for Houston, L for Los Angeles. Sabine's in the live chat. I see Elliot, Robert, Noel, Big Play Slay, and Grafton. Robert's taking the Lakers. He says L. So far, Robert's the only one that's picking the Lakers, so keep shouting it out. Keep shouting out who you're picking in the live chat. Let me know down below as we get this thing continuing to roll here on the Lakers channel. Lakers down 45-50 because, in all honesty, it's that second team that's just not stepping up. Nobody besides LeBron and AD, and even AD hasn't been that good here in the second quarter. He was great in the first, has been kind of useless in the second quarter. They're not really getting him the ball, which I think is a big problem. Grafton says the Lakers. Robert says the Lakers. Appreciate you guys for giving those shout-outs. Keep on shouting it out. So according to Mark Stein, there are rival teams that believe Milwaukee will explore trading for Chris Paul. Now that would be really, really tough. It'd be very hard to do. But I could see them doing it. I think that would be perfect for Giannis Antetokounmpo. It would probably convince him to stay because now you have a winning point guard. So you could go Chris Paul, Bledsoe, Middleton, Giannis, Brook Lopez. The problem is, I just don't think they have the pieces to do it. So as I'm sitting here on the live stream, as we're in a timeout, I'm going to try to come up with my best trade scenario the Milwaukee Bucks can offer the Oklahoma City Thunder for Chris Paul. I want you guys to shout it out. Which team do you think will trade for Chris Paul? Let me know in the live chat. If you think it's the Lakers, let me know. If you think it's the Rockets, yeah, right. But if you have a team, just let me know in the comment section. But the Thunder are probably going to look to move on from him because at this point, it's like, why keep him, you know? I mean, if you just got rid of your coach, you're not looking to stay on board with him. So, I mean, literally, I don't know what this is really hard. I mean, this is really, really difficult for the Thunder and Bucks to pull off because Chris Paul has $41 million on his deal. Chris Middleton has a $33 million contract. They're not going to trade him. I don't even think the Bucks or the Thunder are really that interested in him at 29 years old. Next up is Giannis at $27 million. That's not happening. Eric Bledsoe at $16 million. Thunder aren't taking that. Brook Lopez at $12 million. They're not taking that. And then I guess you could trade George Hill's expiring. Ersan Ilyasova expiring. DJ Wilson's contract. Maybe give them a young piece like Dante DiVincenzo. Does that even make the money work? I mean, you still have to cut $11 million from that. There's no way. There's no way. I mean, there are chances. I mean, we all know that the Lakers probably, at the time, they didn't think that they could trade for Anthony Davis, and they made that work. So, I mean, you know, if there's a will, there's a way, and there's going to be something that the Bucks try to do, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think the Bucks have the pieces to pull it off. I don't think they even have the pieces that really would interest the Thunder, even if they could make the money work. I don't think they have the pieces that could interest the Thunder. Dante DiVincenzo's a fun piece. Pat Connaughton's a fun piece, and they have a couple picks, but those picks aren't going to be worth anything because they're going to be top of the East for a long time if Giannis stays. And if they trade for Chris Paul, all the more reason that they would be up near the top of the Eastern Conference. As Rondo gets to the rim, Rondo is having a good game. I will say that. As much as everybody else is kind of lacking, Rondo is having a pretty solid game here for the Lakers as he's just scored a 6-point. He also has 2 assists in 9 minutes of action for the Los Angeles Lakers. 50-47. Russ gets to the rim, kicks it around. PJ Tucker ends up with the ball in the corner, and he splashes it home. Rondo, by the way, crashes to the deck, and he is slow to get up, but he is up. 53-47 as PJ Tucker, one of the best three-point shooters from the corner of all time, continues that reign of terror on the Los Angeles Lakers. I just don't understand how teams don't take better notice of PJ Tucker in the corner. Like, he's been doing this literally his entire career, and his entire career especially with the Houston Rockets, and now everybody just kind of waves him off and just lets him shoot his threes from the corner, and he makes him better than anybody in the entire league. So I don't know why the Lakers would just sag off of him. Even if they were trying to help over, it's not worth it. It's definitely not worth it. (53-49) and James Harden takes a wide open three, but it's off. 3 minutes remaining in this game. Anthony Davis pulls down his, I believe, 6th rebound of this game. LeBron now is 26, by the way, and Russ banks home a nice little mid-range jumper. So the Lakers got it down to 1, and then Russ hits a shot, so it's back to a three-point game, 55-52. Back with the Lakers, Rondo, LeBron, Anthony Davis, Caruso, and KCP on the floor. LeBron with a nice pass over the top to Anthony Davis, gets blocked by Covington, but I think they called a foul, which kind of surprised me because it looked clean to me, but I don't know, I guess not. PJ Tucker kind of took a little shot to the thigh, and he's grimacing as he walks over to the Lakers bench. Anthony Davis at the free throw line, 55-52. Lakers have it. Yeah, PJ Tucker doesn't look right. I think it's just a little dead leg. I think he'll be back in the game soon. Big Play Slay says, Jimmy, in 2 days football returns. Tell this to Tom. My Eagles will dominate his Cowboys. Hey, Big Play. Those are my Cowboys, too. I'm a Cowboy fan, believe it or not. Not an Eagles fan, and I don't think the Eagles are going to beat the Cowboys. I'll say it. But then again, I don't really know. I could be way off because I'm the NBA guy, so who knows. As Harden gets to the rim, gets it knocked away, gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Russ in the corner. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this game. Coming up on halftime, the Rockets have just come alive in this second quarter. They have just looked like the stronger team with James Harden and Russell Westbrook leading the way. But LeBron has looked amazing. I mean, he has 26 points. He's also got 3 assists. He's also got 2 rebounds. He is alive, and he's well. Now, look, Anthony Davis, on the other hand, was great in the first quarter. Came out with 9 points and 3 rebounds. But since then, just 3 points. He hasn't been great. He does have 6 rebounds, though, and he also has an assist. Defensively, hasn't really been there because the Rockets can kind of lure him away from the rim. Rondo, on the other hand, 6 points and 3 assists to kind of be that lead guy off the bench for the Lakers. He did not start, but he's been playing more than Danny Green, who has just been abysmal in this game and basically useless. I mean, he's just kind of running around out there doing nothing. As LeBron James goes to the free throw line, misses the first one. We'll try to knock down the second one here in just a minute. James Harden for the Rockets, 15 points and 6 assists. He's got only 3 free throws, which is kind of surprising, and all 3 of those free throws, I believe, came in the first quarter. Russell Westbrook has 17 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And meanwhile, it looks like the next leading scorer for the Rockets is Robert Covington, who has 10 points. He also has 3 steals, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. So great game all around for Robert Covington. That dude is such an animal on the offense or on the defensive end. I think he's going to be a special player for this Rockets team for a long time if they can keep him. As Caruso blocked James Harden, but it looks like it was either out of bounds or they called a late foul. Not sure what that was. Big Play says, Jimmy, don't let me start hating you because you're a Cowboys fan. Nah, I'm just playing. You're my guy. Great block by Alex Caruso, by the way. A beautiful block by Alex Caruso. Just went out of bounds on him. So back to the Rockets. LeBron guarding James Harden. Double team coming from KCP. Harden crosses up LeBron, steps back, but misses it in and out. Rebound goes to AD off a tip. As LeBron gets all the way to the rim, a fast break finish from the King. That's a great finish from LeBron James and a great way to run the break from Anthony Davis. 58-56. Once again, LeBron leading the charge now, has 28 points in this game. Also, second assist there for AD. He also got the rebound on that one. So he has 7 rebounds and 2 assists and 12 points. Offensive foul, ball going back to the Los Angeles Lakers. Foul called on Eric Gordon. Looked like it might have been offensive foul on the screen. Not sure. Oh, he traveled. That's what it was. Rondo brings the ball up, kicks it right down to LeBron, who kicks it to AD in the corner, swings it around to KCP, who pulls up and misses badly. Just misses everything on that one off the far side of the rim. KCP hit 1 3 in the beginning of the game, but since then he's 0 of 2. He has 2 assists and 1 rebound, but he is a +2 in this game. He's at least been more useful than Danny Green, who's played 14 minutes, has no points on 0 of 2 shooting. Rebound goes to Alex Caruso off the Rockets miss. 1 minute remaining in the second quarter, 1 minute remaining in the first half. AD went down. A little slow to get up. I think he just wanted a foul call. Bodies flying everywhere, and James Harden just Euro steps his way to the basket on a fast break. LeBron James is down as well. He's a little slow to get up. Everybody's slow to get up right now. I don't think there's any real injuries. Looks like everybody's just kind of gimping around. But James Harden got the layup, and Anthony Davis just got a dunk, and he was yelling at the refs. He better be careful. He might get a technical foul. He needs to be careful here. Another alley-oop coming from Rajon Rondo, who's just been making beautiful plays left and right in this game. He's got 6 points and 4 assists. Anthony Davis, by the way, that was his 14th point coming off that alley-oop assist. And then James Harden, once again, puts in another shot. James Harden has been dominating this second quarter for the Houston Rockets. So has Russell Westbrook. It has been just an all-around onslaught from the Rockets. They're dominating all up and down the court. It really is. I hate to say it, but that small ball seems to be working against this team. They're kind of being able to make Anthony Davis's defense useless as KCP finally knocks down another 3. 19 points, 6 assists for James Harden. Foul on the Lakers with 6 seconds remaining, and all the Lakers are sad about it. So side out coming for the Rockets, and it looks like James Harden knocks that one down. So we will go to halftime here in just a minute. I'm going to get the live scoreboard back up for you. 64 points for the Houston Rockets, 61 for the Los Angeles Lakers. It was a great second quarter all around for Russell Westbrook and James Harden. Russell Westbrook finishes the first half with 17 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Robert Covington, on the other hand, 10 points. He ends up with 4 steals in the first half. I'm sure that's close to some kind of playoff record. Rondo finished with 6 points and 4 assists. Anthony Davis, 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Meanwhile, LeBron James was dominant in that first half, and they're going to need even more from him. He has 29 points. He also has 3 assists and 2 rebounds. So now I'm going to get this graphic pulled up for you guys. I'm going to let you guys watch this for just a little bit. I'm going to hop off for a little while. I'll probably pop back on in the fourth quarter, and we'll have to just wait and see if this game stays close. If it begins to be a blowout, I might not be back, but we'll just have to see. If you want me back, type yes. If you don't want me to come back, type no. If you also don't want me to come back, just don't say anything at all. But I will be back after the game to do a quick post-game recap of whatever happens, win or lose. So make sure you stay tuned, and I will be back very, very soon. All right, Laker fans, we're hopping back on for the last 3 minutes of this game. The Lakers currently have a 103-91 lead over the Houston Rockets. If you're watching along with us, let us know in the live chat. I'll get some shout-outs going. We're also going to do a live post-game recap of this game, so stay tuned once the final buzzer sounds. I'm your host, Jimmy Crowther, and I will have it for you all the way through. The Lakers have just been absolutely dominant in this fourth quarter. They went on a 17-5 run that really just took over this game and kind of proved themselves basically as great as they are and showed that they are the better team in this series, at least when it mattered. And that's really, I guess, when it counts, as KCP gets to the rim, but blocked by Russell Westbrook. Now, in case you're just now tuning in, Anthony Davis and Robert Covington collided. Covington was running to the paint to get a rebound, kind of got pushed by Kyle Kuzma, ran square into Anthony Davis's shoulder/hip area, and Covington left the game with a bloody face. It didn't look like his nose was bleeding. It looks like it was his face as a whole, as the Rockets cut down to 10 here. And then Anthony Davis got hit in the side, couldn't raise his arms above his head, right? But he's back in the game and looks just fine. Had a pretty stout defensive play against the Houston Rockets, or against Russell Westbrook, but then Russ scored that one anyway. It was a pretty tough shot as Kuzma follows up, gets a good rebound, and puts the Lakers back up by 12 with 2 minutes remaining. So as you're watching this game, I'll give some shout-outs going. I see Phoenix Boots, UT Trace Beats, Jaime Balog, and Mr. Ants are all in the live chat. Appreciate you guys watching along with us as LeBron scored, but looks like he might have hurt his hand, probably just a jammed finger. Or no, LeBron tried to get it stopped, but might have hurt his hand in the process. He's kind of looking down at it. I think it's his left hand. Nothing to be concerned about. He's still in the game, sitting in the corner currently. Could get an open three here, right? Nope. Drives baseline, tried to throw it down on PJ Tucker, but gets fouled. Oh, I thought he was going to throw that one down. That would have been a lot of fun. LeBron James has been dominant in this game. So has Anthony Davis. Yeah, LeBron kind of jammed his thumb up on the rim. Nothing to worry about, but he definitely got it stuck up in there. That hurts. I wouldn't know. I can't touch the rim, but still, hey, I know that it hurts because I play on 8-foot rims every once in a while, and I can touch the rim on that. So don't come at me if you don't believe me. LeBron goes to the free throw line, misses the first one. But the Lakers have a 10-point lead with a minute and a half remaining. I really am not too worried about this game. But it is fun to see that the Lakers are proving themselves, as that number one seed. They really are. They're showing that they are a number one seed for a reason, and it's a lot of fun to watch. Whether you're a Lakers fan or just an NBA fan in general, you have to really appreciate what the Lakers have done in this game. It has been so much fun, and I think it's going to be a very, very fun series as well. Now, with about a minute and a half remaining, like I said, Lakers up 11. I'm going to update you on some of the stats here. LeBron James now has 36 points to go along with 5 assists and 4 blocked shots, not to mention 6 rebounds as well. Anthony Davis, 26 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists in this one. Playoff Rondo came to play, 19 points and 8 assists as he drives to the rim and actually picks up his 9th assist off a beautiful dish to Kyle Kuzma. 9 assists now for playoff Rondo. James Harden, on the other hand, for the Houston Rockets, 33 points, 7 of 7 from the free throw line. He has 9 assists and 9 rebounds, nearly a triple-double, but I don't think he's going to get it with about a minute remaining in this game. But you can never speak too soon, as Harden actually makes a step-back jumper for 2, and now back to a single-digit game with 45 seconds remaining. Russell Westbrook, a pretty solid first half, a little quiet in the second half, but he has 28 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists, 2 steals as well, and 1 blocked shot. Jeff Green has been amazing for the Rockets off the bench with 16 points and 2 rebounds, but not enough as the Lakers currently have a 10-point lead as Rajon Rondo makes both of his free throws. You love to see that, as Rondo now has a 21-point game with 9 assists as well. A 20-point game with 9 assists. So what a game from Rajon Rondo. What a game from Rondo. We'll talk more about him in the postgame. So make sure you're tuned in and you stay here live with us on the Lakers channel. We're going to break it all down and react and do a little bit of Q&A. Russell Westbrook will go to the free throw line right now, hopefully looking to cut this deficit to single digits, but I think we can go ahead and chalk this one up. I think the Lakers have got this one in the books, but you never know. Crazier things have happened, so I'm not going to speak too soon. So, Lakers are looking to win this game. They're probably going to do it, so I'm going to ask you guys this question. Who wins the series? Type H for Houston, type L for Los Angeles. The Lakers will most likely, even though Russ makes both of his free throws here, will most likely go on to win this game and go up 2-1 in the series, which is a huge deal. If you can go up 2-1 in the series, that kind of changes the whole landscape of this series and what it can look like. So let me know in the live chat who you think is going to win this series, the Lakers or the Houston Rockets. Type H for Houston, type L for Los Angeles. 23 seconds remaining. Kuzma throws down a nice little dunk there to finish this one off. 112, 102. Harden steps up, puts up a three just for the heck of it. Doesn't go down. No time remaining. The Lakers will go on to win as Anthony Davis finishes with 26 points and 15 rebounds and 5 assists. LeBron James, 36 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists, as well as 4 blocked shots. Rajon Rondo, 21 points and 9 assists for him. Nearly a double-double in this one. What a fun game for the Los Angeles Lakers and the whole team, honestly. It has been just absolutely incredible to see what they've been able to do in this one. Now, make sure you subscribe. We're going to do a live post-game recap here in just a minute. I'm getting all the stats updated for you as the Lakers take a 2-1 series lead. James Harden finishes with 33 points, 9 assists, and 9 rebounds, just shy of a triple-double. Russell Westbrook, although great in the first half, okay in the second half, still finishes with 30 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And Jeff Green off the bench, 16 points and 2 rebounds. The Lakers win the game by double digits, 112-102. What a game and what a dominant performance. We're going to have the full post-game recap so that you can get every bit of your Lakers coverage that you need here on this channel. The Lakers have taken that 2-1 series lead. And it's, again, this is just where they've proven to be dominant. You know, when it counts, they can step up. And, you know, they weren't great the entire game. They definitely had their mishaps, but here they come now, ready to play in this game. Like I said, we're going to get a full post-game recap. If you have any questions, if you have anything that you want me to talk about specifically on this game, just let me know in the live chat, and I will give you as many answers as I can. I will answer any and all questions that come across about the Los Angeles Lakers. So just go ahead and shout it out. We'll get the post-game recap for you here in just a second. All right, Laker fans, welcome into the post-game show as the Los Angeles Lakers have defeated the Houston Rockets 112-102 to take a 2-1 series lead. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, absolutely dominant. A great game for the Rockets with Russell Westbrook and James Harden, and it was close up until the bitter end, but we'll give the full recap here in a minute. What I want you to do right now is give me your one-word reaction to this game and what you think about what the Lakers just did as they take home that game. What an incredible performance. Such a fun game for the Lakers and for the fans being able to watch this and be able to win this game. I think my one-word reaction would be dominant. I think not the entire game, but that fourth quarter, they showed their dominance in this one. They showed that when it matters, they can step up. When their best players need to take advantage of a situation, they can absolutely do that. Now, this was such a good one, and LeBron James, like I said, had 36 points, 5 assists, and 4 blocked shots. Let's get into the full box score here again. 112-102, Lakers W. LeBron leads the way for the Lakers with those 36 points. Also had 7 rebounds, only 2 turnovers, 6 of 10 from the free throw line, 4 of 9 from 3, and 13 of 23 from the field. Anthony Davis, your next leading scorer with 26 points, 15 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 8 of 11 from the free throw line, 9 of 13 from the field. Didn't take a three-pointer in this one, but didn't need to. Rajon Rondo, 21 points and 9 assists in 30 minutes of action, 3 of 5 from 3, 8 of 11 from the field. Such an incredible game from playoff Rondo. We'll talk more about him here in just a second. Kyle Kuzma had a really solid game off the bench. 24 minutes, had 14 points, a block, a steal, 3 boards. One of those was an offensive rebound. Besides those 4 guys, nobody really stepped up big for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope had 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists on 2 of 6 3-point shooting. Danny Green was not good with 2 points and 6 rebounds in 22 minutes of action. Alex Caruso, 5 points, 2 rebounds. Didn't do a whole lot of things special on the defensive end, but he did just enough for the Lakers to get the W. JaVale McGee only played 7 minutes, 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 steals, 0 assists, 0 blocks, 1 turnover, and 1 foul. We did not see Dwight Howard, Jared Dudley, or Talen Horton-Tucker in this game for the Lakers. Meanwhile, on the Rockets side of the ball, 33 points for James Harden, just an assist and a rebound shy of a triple-double with 9 and 9. Only had 2 turnovers and went 7 of 7 from the free throw line. Russell Westbrook was amazing in the first half, and I truly thought this was going to be the game that really changed the trajectory of how he was going to play against the Lakers for the rest of the series. But second half, he slowed down a little bit, but for a whole 30 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, a block, and 3 turnovers. 2 of 4 from 3, 13 of 24 from the field. Jeff Green had a great night off the bench with 35 minutes, 16 points, 2 rebounds, an assist, a steal as well. Robert Covington, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals. Did everything that the Rockets needed him to do. Eric Gordon had 10 points, and P.J. Tucker had 3 points. Ben McLemore and Austin Rivers both played 10 and 11 minutes respectively, but 0 points for both of them. Luke Mbah-a-Moute, Damari Carroll, Bruno Caboclo, Chris Clemens, and Melvin Frazier all did not play. Tyson Chandler and Daniel House were both out before the beginning of this game. Tyson Chandler was out with a personal issue. Daniel House had an injury. Now, quick recap in case you missed this part at the very end. Anthony Davis and Robert Covington kind of collided. They had a pretty tough, run-in at the very end of the game, and Covington was down for a while, so was Anthony Davis. And Anthony Davis actually couldn't lift his hands above his head because his side was hurting so bad, but Covington was bleeding from his face. I think he's going to be okay. He'll probably go into concussion protocol or whatever that might look like, but I think he's going to be fine. Interesting kind of nugget there, but I think AD is fine. He played the rest of the game even after that quick little injury that hit him. So what I want to do now, because I gave my box score, really gave you the one-word reaction. Now I want to grade some of these players. And let's start off with, let's just combine both of them. Let's say the duo in LeBron and AD, because both of them get A-pluses for me. And here's why. Not just because of the big numbers. I think that's obviously important to see LeBron step up and be, the player that we know he can be when he asserts himself. And same with Anthony Davis. It's not just the numbers. It's the fact that they looked so confident and they both just took over early and they took over often. Because this team, this Rockets team, is not built to defend against guys like Anthony Davis and LeBron James. LeBron is a 6'8", 6'9" point guard. Anthony Davis is a 6'10" big man. The biggest player in the starting five for the Rockets is 6'8" and PJ Tucker. When you have those two guys as your star players, you should go to the rim. You should dominate the boards as they did. 15 boards for Anthony Davis, 36 points for LeBron James, 7 boards, 5 assists, 4 blocked shots as well. It was a heck of a game for both of those guys. I give them A-pluses all around, and I think this is going to set them up really nicely for the rest of the series because now they look at it and they go, okay, so they want to play small ball. We're going to play bully ball, and that's what they can do against this team. Let's grade one more guy, Rajon Rondo. And listen, I'm going to be 100% honest. I am a guy that does not like to give credit to Rajon Rondo. I don't like to do it. I don't like the way he handled himself in Dallas. I think he just has his ups and downs as a player. But tonight, A+ for Rondo. When nobody else on the bench and no other role players for the Lakers were stepping up, when Danny Green was terrible, when KCP only hit 1 3 in the first quarter, when JaVale McGee only played 7 minutes, when Kyle Kuzma was struggling early on, Rondo said, I'll take over, I'll come off the bench, I'll make plays, I'll make those beautiful passes, and I'll make some tough layups as well to get this team going. And he was the turning point for the Lakers. Now, they went into the second quarter. They were just bad in the second quarter. The Rockets kind of dominated them in the second. The third quarter, they evened things out. And then from the very beginning of the fourth quarter all the way to the end, the Lakers barely let it get below double digits. I mean, it was a dominant performance all the way through. One little note that I want to say here. By the way, defense as a whole gets an A as well. Holding the Rockets to 102 points is absolutely outstanding. One thing that I do want to point out about Anthony Davis's game, the Rockets are playing him very well in the defensive end because we all know, I still believe, I'm in the camp that Anthony Davis was the defensive player of the year. Yeah, Giannis won it, but I think AD was the defensive player of the year, and he got robbed. And so I'm going to just say this. The Rockets are doing a great job of making him more or less irrelevant on the defensive end because they stretch things out on the perimeter so much that AD really can't make life tough on them in the paint because they don't go to the paint. They don't need to. And AD has to guard guys like PJ Tucker out in the corner because he's the best corner three-point shooter in the league, and guys like Eric Gordon and guys like Robert Covington, who traditionally threes and twos are guarding those kind of guys. Well, not twos, but threes are guarding those kind of guys. Now AD, who's playing the 4 or 5, has to defend those guys who are three-point shooters, making him less useful in the middle as a big man. But obviously, that wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, let's just be honest. At the end of the day, it didn't matter. The defense from LeBron James, 4 blocked shots in the fourth quarter. Or was it the third? Whatever it was. I don't even care. It was the fourth. I mean, that dude was playing out of his mind on both ends of the floor. And this is what frustrates me sometimes about LeBron is that we know when he wants to be, he can be a top 5 defensive player in the league. When he wants to be, he can lead the league in block shots. When he wants to be, he can probably lead the league in steals for all we know. When he wants to be, he can shut down anybody on the perimeter that he wants to. That's the mindset LeBron James has to have the rest of the playoffs. The mindset he had in that third and fourth quarter defensively is what he needs to play with every single night, especially against an elite offensive team like the Houston Rockets. I loved what I saw from LeBron tonight. It was outstanding. It was reminiscent of when I watched LeBron as a kid with the Miami Heat and the Cleveland Cavaliers being the best player I've ever watched on the basketball court. And he's done that most of the year too. He's still been a top player, but in the bubble, we know he has struggled. Now, LeBron didn't score that much in the second half. That's when his defense turned on. He scored 29 of his 36 points in the first half alone and just proved to be dominant on the defensive side of the ball in the second half. And that's more than enough if you are a Lakers fan and if, you're happy with this performance, as you should be, because this is the kind of performance the Lakers truly, truly needed. And I am extremely excited for what's to come for this Laker team. Now, we went live for this game. Didn't have as many viewers as I would have liked. I think we could have had quite a few more. I think on the next show we could do over 500 viewers on this Lakers channel for Game 4 against the Houston Rockets. But the only way you're going to know that it's happening is if you are subscribed. So hit that subscribe button. We make it real easy on you. We'll put it in the description. We'll put it in the comment section. We'll make it really, really easy. Or you can just hit the big red button that YouTube already puts on it there for you. You see the YouTube, like you see it down here. So there's my name, there's my Twitter, and then there's the YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. That's what it looks like on the screen as well. All you got to do is click it and subscribe to make sure you know the next time that we are going live here on the Lakers Report. Now, final thoughts here as we get set to check out and kind of just enjoy this Game 3 win for the Los Angeles Lakers. Look, a 2-1 series lead is huge. I don't know the exact statistics. I don't have them out in front of me. But I know that when teams take a 2-1 series lead, more often than not, they go on to win the entire series. Now, obviously, the bubble is a totally different animal, and we don't know what's going to happen. But Game 3 was important. Taking a lead after tying it up the first 2 games, that's important. Game 4, even more important. But the thing is, the Rockets are going to be, and we've seen this from the Lakers, right? The Rockets are going to be the team that are playing with a sense of urgency in Game 4. And we know that when the Lakers aren't playing with a sense of urgency like they did in Game 1 against the Blazers and in Game 1 against the Rockets, they tend to fumble some games away. So I'm very, very interested to see how they come out and play in Game 4. I think it's going to be a super fun game. We'll probably be live once again for it here on the Lakers Report. You're not going to want to miss it on, what's today, Tuesday? So on Thursday night, it is going to be a wild, wild game. And you're going to have to expect a lot from Anthony Davis and LeBron James because they showed up in Game 3. Can they show up in Game 4? Now, one thing I am worried about that I do want to mention here is the fact that Russell Westbrook has found his rhythm. The dude is officially in a spot now where, you know, he scored 30 points tonight. He nearly had a triple-double with 8 rebounds and 6 assists and 2 steals. He shot 2 of 4 from 3 and 13 of 24 from the field. He's in a place now where he can catch fire. And if Russ and James Harden are catching fire, you got to make sure nobody else on that team is useful. Jeff Green can't be giving you 16 points per night. Robert Covington can't give you 10 points in the first half. So the Lakers are going to have to focus on those other guys and make sure that now that Russ has found his rhythm, potentially, maybe it's just one game, they're going to have to be able to shut down the rest of those guys. So Game 4 is coming up real soon. It's coming up on Thursday night. We will be live for it here on the Lakers Report. I appreciate all you guys watching with me. Make sure you leave that one-word reaction to this game in the comment section down below. And we'll be keeping you updated on all the Lakers coverage you need all playoffs long. Whenever the finals roll around, hopefully they're in it. And whenever the offseason rolls around, you can bet your bottom dollar that we are going to have it all for you here on the Lakers channel. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Jimmy Crowther, and I'll see you next time.